This is Donny, and this is Fluff, two naughty cats who run our entire lives. It takes a lot of activities to keep these two monsters satisfied, so in this video series, we're going to be documenting some of their favorite toys, including a few things that aren't technically cat toys, but they love anyway. Today, Donny and Fluff are checking out the Kitty City Barn Cat Scratcher. I picked this up at Fleet Farm, a Midwestern farm supply store, and this promises to be an interesting little scratch pad with a themed enclosure around it. So it's not just a nail grooming device, it's also a little hide and play area. So this is a flat pack unit that includes the barn structure, cardboard form, and the scratch pad base. Now, it doesn't really come with instructions, but these are pretty simple, and I've set up stuff like this before. So you basically just assemble your building structure. I spoke too soon, this does come with instructions. Anyway, you don't really need those. Basically, you just throw this together, use the adhesive strip to connect the walls, throw the roof on top. Again, you've got some adhesive tabs here to hold the roof in place, and then place the entire thing onto the scratch base. Now, the adhesive on these things doesn't always stick very well, and actually these side tabs have already popped off, so I'm going to add a little bit of tape to the inside just to hold this together a little bit better. Oh, Fluff is cautiously interested in the barn scratching pad. What do you think? Is that a fun little spot? Alright, well now that she's in there, she may not come out again. She's not scratching it, but she certainly likes the enclosure. It's not very interactive right now, it's just a good spot to hang out. Sometimes scratch pads come with catnip. This particular one didn't, but we have a little bit I can put in there. I've added a little catnip inside. Fluff's more interested in just rolling on it than scratching it. Now she's interested in just rubbing on the camera because everything smells like catnip. Alright, well, Fluff is definitely now way too high to be interested in the scratch pad, so my plan kind of backfired there. Folks, remember to use your kitty drugs responsibly. Now she's up on top of the roof of the barn. I don't know if it'll actually hold all that much weight, but she hasn't fallen through it yet. Well, again, Donny seems more interested in just hanging out inside the barn than actually scratching at the scratch pad. Alright, well so far, Fluff seems to like the little scratch barn, but not really for scratching. She just likes to hang out in there. And she's dragged in a shoelace and kind of woven it all around the little barn here. So she's got that thing coming in the windows, out of the windows. Yeah, the main fun of the barn seems to be a place to hide and play with toys. I don't know if she's scratched it yet. I don't know if Donny's scratched this thing. I don't think either of the cats has really used this as a scratching pad. Donny doesn't really seem all that interested in it either. He's kind of run around and he's bopped Fluff through the windows, but yeah, she's the main one. But yeah, she's the main one who's excited about this little barn situation. So I think as far as a review, Fluff is going to give the Scratch Barn an 8 out of 10. Really good as a place to hide, not as much fun as a scratcher. And Donny's going to give it about a 2 out of 10. He would much rather hang out in a box of squash. Thanks for watching. Donny and Fluff will see you next time.